right, and here we go. Long gold, Baron. We are jumping right into these markets. As
We
always,
are.
welcome everybody. Welcome in the YouTube chat. There's our top step risk disclosure. Everything that we go over each and every night is for educational purposes only. It is not a signals class. It is not financial advice. And to start the show off, Baron, you are long in a gold from,
Yeah.
what is it, 77?
Yeah, I got long at 77. So I don't have the bands on my trading view or on my top step. But this was a VWAP upper band retest, and everything looked good to me on Bookmap. There wasn't anything that I was seeing that was sticking out that, would tell me, okay, probably shouldn't long this. And this looks like continuation of trend after we had that big drop right after open. So I'm long on this. My target is 39.97. I'm front running 4,000.
I like it.
I know you were talking about. I think you're on a long too, Dakota. I think you're targeting 4,000. I just want to front run it a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm not in a scalp long. I'm in a bigger position long for long term. My entry price is 4,000, and
Okay.
I'm targeting like longer term, right? Like 6 months, multiple months from here. This looks good. I like it from what you're looking at. I like that 4,000 level. I do believe that we can break through it. Gold's. I mean, we're just breaking through settlement now. We're just barely above settlement, and 4,000 is a big round number. I mean, I'm gonna walk through my analysis on gold real quick, and then we'll switch it and keep your charts open. So, on the daily chart, we had that massive sell off after the big rally up, right? Big rally, massive sell off. We came down and we touched. It looks like overnight, 900. I got in my longer term position at 4,000, but that's completely irrelevant for what we're doing here on the day trading aspect. We zoom into an hourly chart, and we bounced off. We didn't really quite get to 3,900, and tonight it looks like we came all the way down to 932, and this volatility continues to be a trader's paradise here in gold. And over the past hour, we came back up testing these highs. So if we get a nice breakout trade, I would like a retest, very similar to where we were last night, these 40-20s. 40-20s if we could get a nice breakout candle here. And we're seeing this movement, and it's not even the top of the hour. We still have 27 minutes to the top of the hour. And zooming in on this 5-minute chart, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Nice rally, a pullback, and we're right back up to this level. So if we get that breakout, that's good. That's very attractive to me for longs to go retest 4,000. 4,000 would be my targets. But you're in it. You are in it.
I'm in it. We're gonna see if it pops here. I mean, this looks like it's just stair stepping. Bookmap, there continues to be someone placing orders above, limit orders above where we're currently trading. All of them are getting filled, and we're sustaining, which I like. Our CVD, so that's total number of buyers versus sellers. That's continuing to head higher. So I like this for a continuation trade. I might have adjusted my stop a little too soon, so I might just give this, the original. This is my original stop where I had it.
Yeah, I like that stop.
I might just leave it there because every time I've been on the stream recently, and even today in my own live stream, I adjusted my stop too soon. I got stopped out, and then the trade ran.
I remember that. Yeah,
that's really I think what's been happening is I'm just adjusting it before the retrace or the pivot point comes out or there's strong momentum, and then it's stopping me out and I'm missing the move. Because today I was long down at 39.20s, and this wick stopped me, and then we ran all the way up to 80s, and my TP was the London high, which was 64. So
okay.
it was just a little annoying just seeing that. So I think I just leave my stop. I just don't touch my stop. I leave it where it was at.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like that stop that you have it right there, just below that pivot of 73s, right? Yeah, I like that stop.
Yeah.
Now, it's not the top of the hour. I wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah,
if we just
I might
consolidate
close it.
here.
I might close it before the top of the hour just because 9 gets so crazy. These opens have been crazy right at 9. and then make a decision on the trade after. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how it plays out. It's doing well so far.
Chat says, Dakota, are you sick? I freaking hope don't. I hope I'm not. I've been having a headache, runny nose, not feeling 100%. And I'm just like, no, man. My birthday was yesterday. I just not feeling the best. So I took some medicine, and here we are. You can probably tell in my voice, or obviously it's obvious if chat's starting to know it. Clouds PC says, Dakota, I passed my 100K combine today. Congratulations. Great work. I like these longs gold. I'm not in a long right now on this account, so it's a little bit of FOMO for me as we are testing these session highs. Do we have a breakout before the top of the hour?
Dakota, I think you just wait for 9.
What's that?
I think you just wait for 9.
Yeah,
this just looks like it's a slow grind up, and
yeah,
then
I'm waiting. Patience.
To me, this is going to be a slow grind up. It's going to pop. And then you're gonna. I don't know what happens after that, but that's what I'm looking for is slow grind up with a pop. Hopefully it fills my limit, and then I can just reassess, find the next trade.
Yeah, if we get to 4,000, it is what it is. I missed out on this trade, but there's nothing for me to do. There absolutely is no setup. It could just run without me. Hopefully it does, because you're in that long. You're in the long. I could see retest to 4,000s. Let's get it. If not, maybe there's another opportunity. While we wait, we'll keep an eye on your trade. I'm gonna make a quick review of NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. I mean, what else is there? Just all-time highs. Tomorrow is FOMC. Topstep's having an FOMC watch party at 1 p.m. Central. That's going to be a good one. I will be watching. I mean, everybody should be watching. FOMC moves these markets. I'm not going to be in a position going into FOMC, but TopstepTV will be right there. 1 p.m. Central. It's going to be a big one tomorrow. The fact that we didn't have non-farm payroll going into it. And here's the NASDAQ. What's that?
We did have CPI.
Oh yeah, we got some data. I think it's enough for them to make a good decision, and it's all but priced in almost.
Yeah, FedWatch has the forecast for it 99.9%.
Yeah, so is this like the sell the news type event? Because I mean, look at this daily here in the NASDAQ, and that rally, like this rally that we've had the last 4 days, over 5%.
I've seen a lot of people trying to short for the gap. That new week open gap.
Yeah.
And I looked at that on Sunday night and I was like, I don't think that closes.
No.
I think maybe price taps into it and then it rallies away from it on Sunday night. But someone in my Discord was like, but we got this gap below. And I was like, I will bet you good money that gap does not close by Monday night.
Interesting, because when it opened up Sunday night, that's kind of what was part of my thinking, was like, okay, are we going to go test this gap? Are we going to cover some of it? But New York session, we held so well that it was just kind of like, okay, you know what? This market does not want to go test anything lower. We're going up. And since then, it's just been straight up. It's just all-time highs. Again, all-time highs. This is a daily chart. There's not much to look for the left. Even the big round number, 26,000. We didn't hang around there for very long. We zoom into an hourly chart, and I mean, look at this thing. This is just meme coin almost, where it's just
it's
hour.
Got that nice cup and handle pattern though.
Yeah, the cup.
No. I'm talking about after the gap.
Oh, where we just
run up, makes that nice cup, and then just continues to run.
Yeah, I see that.
It was that NVIDIA event today. That might as well have been an NVIDIA earnings call. Like the stock's up 5%.
It was. It's gonna be NVIDIA's gonna be at 200 pretty soon. If I'm not, we're getting really close to 200, right?
It's at 204.
Did we break it today?
Yeah, after close in the after hours, it was up to 204.
Oh, man, see, just straight up. But
okay. I'm bringing my stop up. I think this is a good spot.
We keep pumping.
Now I don't care if this stops me out.
We keep going. What's your TP at? 97?
My TP 3997. I'm front running 4K.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I'm going to run through this NASDAQ. I'll be quick. But yeah, that was the only hesitation we had, and that was overnight, right? That was overnight where there wasn't too much price action, but we just continue. We continue to march higher. At this point, there's nothing for me to do in NASDAQ. It's hard to be long biased. It's hard to be short biased because it's like, where do you get in long? Obviously, you want to get in with a trend, but it feels just unnatural at this point. Yeah,
it's hard to trade. I've seen a lot of people struggle this month trading it. That's kind of why I switched to gold.
Close your eyes and buy.
Gold's been very clean this past few months. I know a lot of people, when I first switched to gold, it was while it was still rallying on that 9-week rallying. Some people are like, well, of course you're doing good because gold's on a parabolic run. And it's like, I've found short trades. I had the short last night that I called out. It's using, honestly, I like it better than NASDAQ. To me, it's easier to read.
It's like, of course I'm doing good because you're making the right decisions in the right markets. And look at this gold pump. Let's get to this. Let's get to it on your charts. I'm liking it, Baron. This is looking.
Yeah, I tightened my stop up. So it's either 500, which would be 2-to-1, or 975, which is almost 4-to-1.
I think we can tag 4,000. Let's get it. It's not even the top of the hour yet. It's not even the top of the. It's not even the top of the hour. We're seeing this move in gold.
I know, it's crazy. I might go in the 1 minute. I might. I just want to get as much profit as I can out of this.
Yeah, look at this go 30.94.
I don't care if this stops me at this point. That's like, this momentum is good enough, and it's so close to 4,000 that I just don't want to have a giant sweep down and it takes me out for $200 when I'm up 800.
Yeah, it's like Hoag's 90% rule. We're like, we're almost there. No sense.
Yeah, I saw the number at 800, and I was like, I'll take 600 from it. It's not quite 90%. It's about 75. So
okay. I'm in the camp that we break through this and get to these 40-20s tonight during slow markets, because ever since we've been on, I mean, that's what, $20, almost $20. Yeah, what a move! What a move! Gold's just such a move. I'm gonna let you take over for a second, Baron. I'm gonna go run and get me some water. Get me some water.
Okay.
I don't want to overstrain my throat. Be right back. I'll be right back.
Let me pull up the YouTube chat. I gotta fix my audio.
And then we'll go through our regular thing. And we're going to watch this gold pump. And I'm not in it. I'm missing it. I mean, I'm in it longer term. But look at this market go, man. Great trade.
That's crazy.
Great trade.
PSC is 4,002 in the move we are heading, in my opinion. I have PSC. I have my PSC. My PSC is at 406, 405. So right about there. I think I might just take this off. There's a lot of buyers in this market, though. Take profit. I mean, it's either it's 975 or it's 705. I'm cool with either. I'm cool with either of those.
Oh man, we almost hit this thing just stopped stopping, man. What's that?
Almost hit TP.
Almost hit the TP.
Yeah.
I think we do it. I think we do it. Let's see. See if we get to those 4,000s. What I'm looking for. 4,020s.
Yeah, see, this is why I like to front run things, because it might drop here.
There's a lot of people like, oh man, I wish I could just get out at 4,000 or just before that, right? And it's not even the top of the hour. Top of the hour is in 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Oh no. Someone in the chat has a good question. Sorry if this is a silly question, but if NQ and ES move based off stocks in their buckets, what makes the futures move when those stocks are closed for trading? There is still after hours trading on those stocks. You will see like if you go on Thinkorswim or Robinhood, there is after hours trading available. It's not typically available to retail traders. So bigger players can still trade those stocks in the overnight session.
Yes, and then opinion too, right? Opinion too. People, it's a market in itself as well, and it's buyers and sellers, buyers and sellers. Okay, let's see it. Let's get through these 96s.
This is struggling up here.
We're right at 94.95. 14 minutes to the top of the hour.
I'm gonna take it, Dakota. I'm gonna take my 800 bucks, 820 bucks.
Take it. I'm still a firm believer that we're gonna get there, but
I could see it. It's just I don't like how high the CVD is. The number of buyers in the market has increased significantly.
okay.
And it could still pop. That doesn't mean it doesn't pop. But to me, like this could be topping out. We had a lot of buying pressure up at 3993, and to me, it could potentially reverse up here.
Hey, I'm all for that decision. That's not a bad decision because we're so close to it. How many times do we watch the market get so close to our take profit and then turn around and hit our stop loss? And we just like, why did I not just take something?
I had the stop pretty tight there, but that's always a possibility. I've seen it happen so often where it gets so close to your TP. One of my students, they were in a trade to pass their combine.
Okay.
Gold was one tick off their limit, and then it reversed completely.
Wow.
They still ended up passing, but
Wow.
they were like, really, it's one tick off.
Wow. I know. I remember MP came on air during fast markets one day, and he was in a long, and one tick ticked him out for his stop loss, and that was like the low for the next month. It was just the stuff that we go through as traders. But we're going to continue to watch this. We have about 12 minutes left as everyone's starting to tune in. Let's go through this. I have gold up. Let's continue to do our hashtag slow markets. Hashtag slow markets, what that is there's my X, there's my Twitter in the YouTube chat, and I'll go ahead and put the Instagram as well. Go ahead and tag me in a trade or something that you'd like me to show on air. If it's good, I'll show it on air here during slow markets. And then, of course, like goal, 750 likes is going to be my like goal tonight. I think near the end of the week, we could start bumping that up to 800. Good decision on that gold trade. We're starting to pull back a little bit.
See profit, take profit.
Yeah. I'm looking for an opportunity to buy this. I'm watching this for a pullback, and like I want to get in for a push to that 4,000. But you're up. How much? You're up like a few $100s.
$818.
818 during slow markets.
Can't forget the 80 cents, Dakota.
And 80 cents. That's important now. That's important. Slow markets has been amazing the past month or two. Just gold, volatility, the trading, everything about it. Just carving it up.
Gold's been there. I've been loving it. I barely even look at the NASDAQ. I did take a trade on NASDAQ on Monday.
Okay.
Because it was within my like NASDAQ system. It's like IB with FIBs and VWAP, and it just perfectly fit all of them. And I got a great entry on it, and I got like 50 points out of it. Like,
oh, cool. Wow. Okay.
It took a while. It took a while for it to go there, but
because you were you were only NASDAQ only for a little bit, right?
Yeah. So I started out ES. I passed my first combine using ES with 1 mini, 5-point stop, 10-point TP. And then I was trading that because that's who I was learning from, was trading ES. And then I switched over to NASDAQ because everyone was talking about how you can get better profit or better RR with it. So I switched over to NASDAQ 2 years ago. And now I think everything's so heavily weighted that it's a little trickier to trade than it used to be. Because today, even like I was looking at NQ, and based off, the system that I've used, We broke the IB low. We came up to VWAP. We came up to a fib level. I would have shorted it. But because NVIDIA was just running 5%, we just get that rip up.
Right.
It doesn't really matter if the rest of the stocks are down. But if you look at ES, ES was down. RSP was showing some weakness today, which I don't know if you track RSP, but it's just an equal weighted S&P fund.
Okay.
That was showing some weakness. So general overall stocks were weaker, but NASDAQ was ripping up, and then ES started to rip up at the end of the day. And that was all just pretty much because of NVIDIA. It's just so heavily weighted.
It's just, yeah. No, it's individual stocks have been driving this market up. It really has. Let me get some music going on. Let me know if it's too loud, chat. And we're going to continue to watch this gold. We're about 9 minutes until the top of the hour. At the 9-minute mark is where or at the top of the hour, which is, I got to make sure I get my time zones right. Right at 8 p.m. Central is where we see a spike in volatility. I mean, we're seeing movements in gold right now. You made that great cut at what'd you get? 94, 95. And
let's see. Let's turn on the executions.
We're hanging around 88.
Yeah, so I got in on this retracement. This was down at the lower band. So I got in at 3997.5 at 3994.
Okay.
So 2 points off the high. And 3-4 points off the low.
All right. And look at this thing pull back now. I'm gonna look for longs here. Look in this area. We'll see. Top of the hour could stir some things up, because this could be a failed breakout and we just sell off, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. There are sellers stepping in on Bookmap. And the CVD increased so significantly off that push up. I think how much the CVD increased, there was a lot of buyers, and this should have, based off what I've seen from watching gold the past 3-4 weeks, based off how much the CVD increased, we should have jumped more than what we did. That should have been a much stronger push, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm going to take a 1 micro long here. Right here, I got 86.7. Like, we had that breakout. I'm looking for this to be a retest. We're seeing some consolidation here. Just very small size. We still have the top of the hour in about 7 minutes. I'll add to this position if I see us hold more. There's 2 micros. Let's see if these 86s will hold. Just like I drew it up. Man, come on, let's get going.
I kind of want to take a stab at a short, but I want it to come back up a little bit.
I buy, it goes up.
Did you buy it in the live account, Dakota? Are you manipulating the markets tonight?
I wish. If I had the power to do so, oh man, I would have a lot more fun here at Regional Markets.
What's funny is Jaron in when he was in his Topstep live account like 3-4 weeks ago, he bought 10 mini contracts, and this was when volume on gold was a little bit lower in the overnight session. He bought 10 mini contracts, and it shoved the entire market up like 15 points, and then it dumped after. And he could see it on his footprint chart. Like, he could see, oh, there was like, this is exactly where I got my fill for the 10.
Yeah. And
then there wasn't even that much buying activity. I mean, like tonight we just got, on that push up, we got 537 orders at 39.88. So I do like this trade, Dakota. If this buyer holds at 39,
I'll hold.
Let's just call it 39.90s. If that buyer holds, I do like this trade back up to the upside for potentially 4K. But I am a little bit more open to shorts back down to the VWAP. We have sitting right at 39.70s.
39.70s.
Okay. Return back down there.
Well, I did add to this position. And I'm tightening up my stop loss. I'm going to see if we can get that continuation up into those 90s here. Not too much for risk. I'm risking 169. And we have the top of the hour in 5 minutes, so that needs to be something I have to make sure I'm aware of. Top of the hour in 5 minutes. All right, gonna add to that. Let's see. If we hold this and push back into these 90s, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I like. I gotta change this music though. Stop loss equals better entry. A lot of times, I've been doing really well the last few months. Doing really well. All right, there goes gold. Let's see it. Let's get through these 90s. All right, tighten the stop loss up. Let's tighten it up a little more. Let's get those buyers back in here. Got 90. I'm not risking much now. 13 ticks.
If we get a CVD divergence, I'm going to short this.
Yeah. All right, I'll take one off at 91. Oh, I got 90.9. Let's keep going. Don't stop it. Buyers keep going in. Hesitation at this 91 level. All right, I don't like that. Ooh, let me get out of there for scratch. Let me get out of that one for scratch. I don't mind.
Yeah, this is where
The top of the hour too.
Like to short. I kind of want to short this. It's just
25
right before 9.
$25.
But we are getting. There's just like it looks like buyers are exhausted up here to me.
Yeah, I got out for a positive $25. And
Green screen.
we got 2 minutes to the top of the hour, so I don't really want to be in a position going into it. If we did keep going up, sure, I would have held and managed my stop loss going into the top of the hour. But now that it's giving me an opportunity, I scratched the last 4 contracts, and we got about a minute and a half. So I'm gonna watch this a minute and a half. Let's see, green is green. You're liking the shorts, Baron, right?
Yeah, I mean, based off what I'm seeing on Bookmap, there is sellers coming in, and it looks like we had buyers exhausted up at the highs. It's also right before 4,000, so I'm leaning more towards shorts now than longs. I did like that long that I took, but to me this looks like it's running out of steam.
Okay, I don't mind it. I do like 4,000 is a big round number. I want to see the market go over there and touch it, but it's crazy. Tonight we were already down at like the 30s, and now we're all the way up to these 90s. And that's just
there was
since
that
we
big,
opened tonight.
there was that big candle off open that was like 45 points.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that was just 1%. And then from that low, we were up what over 1.5, 1.6%. Like this volatility is just not stopped in gold.
I love it though. I like the volatility.
It's consistent volatility. All right, 30 seconds to the top of the hour. Let's see what we could get here. I'd like to see us go test 4,000, but let's see what happens. Someone says, I made 15,000 on that candle up. Ooh, nice work. All right, top of the hour's in. Let's see what this price action wants to do. Lots of hesitation so far at 89s. Still hesitation here. Okay, I like that word. Okay, I'm going to get into a long here at 90.4. I'm going to add to that. All right, got to manage my risk though. Let's see. I'm playing for a breakout trade. The fact that we tested these 90s a couple times. This might be a quick one though. Might be a quick loss. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking at shorts still.
Yeah, we're not breaking out at all. Not breaking out at all yet. Still in this consolidation area. These 88s, 89s. I'm going to add to this. Yeah, I added. Let's get through the 90s. If I take a loss on this, then I'm okay. I like what I'm seeing, and I'd do this again 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, how often do you take losers first in that account, Dakota?
I know.
Hey, you got to work from behind. You got to work from behind.
All right, gold, come on. I know it's no longer my birthday, but man, it's still so freaking volatile. Just these smaller zoomed in, we're seeing big moves.
Yeah.
If it takes too long, I might just bail out of this and call it good. I'm risking
this
200.
I still really want to short this.
You gotta hype me up, man. Just
Well, it's hard. It's hard
I know you're
hype up the longs when I'm looking for shorts together.
Yeah, the longs are not happy. I'm a long, I'm a buyer, and I'm not happy right now. If we could break through this level, then I might get a little more excited. If we could break, yeah, okay. Now, if we could break through these 92.3 is that level, but neither's doing too well. This is not too great.
We've had failed buying at 91s every time we come up there.
I know. We need to get through.
Not big buyers though.
92.3. 92.3 is the line in the sand for me. We're right at my entry. All right, okay, we're holding a little bit, and now we just lost it. We just back and forth, man, back and forth. Yeah, I like the 4,000s, chat. Could I be wrong? Yeah, well, I could be wrong. We're not going anywhere.
You're in profit.
2 ticks in profit, 2 ticks in red. I'll buy some more if we. I'll add to this if we get above 92.4.
I think I'm gonna short it, Dakota.
Hey, do it. Follow your process.
91.
Follow your process. We keep rejecting, so I'm about ready to get out of this one too. So I don't mind the $200 risk. It's just too much chop right at 990.
I'm in short back to VWAP.
Okay, you're in a short.
See if it plays.
What price did you get?
989.7.
You got what?
989.7.
989.7, and yours is working. Okay, I'm out. I'm flat. You got in short and just wrecked it.
I was talking about it too much. I had to put my money where my mouth is, you know.
Yeah, I'm down 151, down $151, chap.
Well, yeah. Now the next trade you take, Dakota, it's gonna be a winner.
Okay.
That's how that works, right?
That's how it's been. Yeah.
According to your P&L history.
According to the statistics, stats don't lie. All right, we're picking up steam to the downside.
Yeah, I like this.
It's looking good.
Coming in.
Break through these 985s.
I just want this back down to VWAP. Just looking for a quick push down to 70, 72, 70, 73. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to front run VWAP a little bit. I'm going to take it off at 73.5.
I like it. Nice trade.
It's all just sellers coming in, so I'm cool with this. I might take some risk off and just bring it
Okay,
that high.
I like this area for taking risk off. This would be my second area I want to get long, because that's where we originally started to break out when we came on air, is these 84s. I'm going to try a long here from 84s.
We're inverse. We're inversing each other together.
Hey, that's fine. My next level I'm going to have is, I think you have this level too, right? 75s? 75, 74s? 39, 75, 39, 75?
73 is VWAP.
73 is
73.
VWAP. Okay.
Yeah. On the mini contract. The micro and the mini contract, I've gotten a lot of questions about this.
Yeah, they're different.
Because I see this happen a lot. People will draw their volume profiles off the micro contract, or they'll use VWAP off the micro contract. Anything volume related, you should be using the mini contract, because there will be differences between the two, and the mini contract has more volume traded on it, and it's essentially more accurate. Because I've seen POC shifted on the micro and VWAP. If I'm looking at my VWAP on the micro, it's at 3972.2. On the mini, it's 3973.1.
Yep,
so it's about a point difference.
I agree with you, and I think Coach J says the same thing. Use the minis if you're looking at volume. All right, I'm gonna add into this long at 84. Oh. I got into 8 so far.
You're an 8. Okay.
Yeah, 8 micros.
I'm in 5. I'm gonna hold this short. I'm gonna hold it. There are buyers coming in, but to me, it looks like a fake pump. I could be wrong though.
Let's see. This is starting to get intense now. This gold chopping back and forth.
I know we're going at each other, Dakota. We're the two market makers tonight.
That's all right. I know. We'll passing it off back and forth. We'll see. If these longs fell, then I'm out of this. This is kind of where we started. The slow market's at. Woo! There we go. There's some buyers stepping in. I'll close a couple out if we get another push into these 90s.
Yeah,
there's some profit. Give me 91. Give me 91. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. There's 91. Oh, trail this. I'll take 92s. I'll take 4,000 actually. All right, 92s.
$100 loss there. $140 loss.
That was a big rejection of those 94s. But now let's see. We're gonna go right back to.
It might.
You If gold goes back down, it stops me out now. I got a bone to pick. It's gonna stop both of us out. I like these longs now. 4,000. Let's get it. Let's get to 4,000.
Maybe I should have left the stop alone. You know.
Where was the stop at?
It was at the top of this body. It's at 94.5. It might stop me.
You made the right decision, I think.
I think I might have.
Okay, I'll give it out another one at 93.
There's less buyers on this push, though.
Is that good or bad?
Depends on the context.
Okay, because if there's less buyers, yet we're pushing this market up
higher.
Yeah,
it's less effort, more reward. It depends on the context. Usually that's, to me, it might not like right now. That might not necessarily be a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just something to know.
All right, come on. This is not the best market for slow markets. It's a lot of chop here tonight, Varian.
I know. It will clear up. I think it's because we just had such a... It might be choppy for this 9 to 10 hour because we had such a insane open and then rally back to the highs. I think that's just part of it.
Okay, chat. We got to get to the 750 likes. Come on, let's get there. Maybe that will pump this market up. Gold bullish. Get over these 93s. I like a play for 4,000. I want to at least keep one micro on as a runner. I'll take another one micro off at 95 and leave these other two on for a runner.
There are some orders up there at 4,000. It's not a ton. 67.
6. Okay. Let's come on, gold. Let's get through this. Let's see some momentum. 67.
Yeah, there's 65 now. 65 orders at 4,000. Not a crazy amount.
Okay.
I'd expect that to be like 200 or something. Something a little bit more sizable.
Yeah.
Like at 3,900, there's 107.
Not getting that momentum I like to see yet. We did out of those 80s, but we're not getting that momentum to push into the 95s. Go session highs. We're not too far from session highs either. Chat. Hey, we're gonna, if this thing fails and we go right back down to the 990, then that's, I mean, we're only 13 minutes in. Well, now 14 minutes into the open, so it's not too insane. We pushed the lows, ran into down all the way to 82. I got the price that I'm happy with. Now let's see if we could get up to those 4,000 level. If not, then I'm okay. I'll call it good in gold if we can't get up. Can't get it up. They just give up, right?
Yeah, I mean, like last night or I guess in London, we ran down to what, 3901.5. So 1.5 points off that big psych level.
Yeah.
I think these big psych levels on gold are so substantial because it's a real world asset. It's not like it's
correct.
Like, okay, gold is valued at 4,000 exactly, or 3,900, right? Like these psych levels tend to have some significance on gold from what I've seen.
And that is why I love these cyclicals. That's why I love trading around them. That's why I love trading to them. That's why I love trading off of them, like 4,000. It's a big round number. We're rallying. We just broke out, pullback. And so I'm looking for this gold to continue and at least go test it. And we could very much be wrong, right? There's so many times that we're wrong, and markets never have to like do exactly what you think. But look when we started to drop down. This was Monday, where we came down, and look where we held as support. I was looking for longs, and it worked really well for most of the New York session. And then overnight, like you said, we broke down. We came all the way down to almost basically 3,900, and now we're on our way back up. But yeah, gold is just not wanting to get above.
I should have left the stop, Dakota. I should have left the stop. I would still be in this. I'd be at break even. So
you'd be at break even?
Yeah.
Because you got 87, right? Or 88?
89.
Okay.
89.7.
89.7. Got it. Yeah, this market's just not working out too well. I'm happy though. I'm up $200. I was down about what 150, 200. So hey, green on the screen. All right, started in the red. Now we're here. So I have no. And this has been a rough market to make money on tonight.
It's been tricky. It's been tricky for sure, especially that flush right at open. Get caught in some FOMO. That can definitely hurt your account.
Yeah, happy I got that price. We came back down to these 87s, tested 86.7, and now we're right back at 89. And I've lost my bias in this market now. The fact that we're not going to 4,000, we didn't have any of that follow through momentum. We got up to these 93s and just pushed right back down. Let's see if we get back above 89, 87, 89.7, 89.7.
We are right at the value. Like we bounced right out of the value area high. That is at 39.85.4, but the initial tap of it, right, it bounced, but it didn't break the highs. And I would, whenever I see those bounces off, these value area highs or value area lows, you like to see strong continuation on it. And that's not to say it can't still happen, but so far we haven't broken those highs. And there's a lot of orders being placed now down at 39.80s, yeah. 39.77 as well. Right, just right above VWAP.
Correct. There is also something to note is tomorrow's FOMC. Yeah. And if you don't know what that is, it's a rate decision by the United States government, rates, and Topstep's going to be covering that 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow at around noon, 1 p.m. And we could see really choppy price action going into that, right? And I didn't think it would affect it this much. I don't think it's the reason why gold's seeing a lot of chop. Maybe I'm wrong. And maybe the FOMC is having bigger effect than I thought. We're starting to see buyers step in now. Let's see how this pans out. Traders are pointing out it's a bull flag, right? Well, maybe, right? That's where we had that big rally up. Now we kind of have some consolidation here. So maybe we get that rally up. That's possible. But we tapped into those 91s again, and we'll see. My stop loss is at 86.
I still want to short this. There's that pop we just got made a CVD divergence.
Okay.
That should have. We had the same amount of buyers up at 39.94 as we did just then, and we only moved up to like 39.91. It's not the biggest CVD divergence. The bigger the divergence, to me, the more significant it is. But you might take a quick scalp off it.
Quick scalp short. Well,
yeah, I'm not gonna try it. I already tried it.
Okay.
I mean, I do have a 2 attempt rule, but this price action is very choppy right now.
It is, yes. I'm still bullish, but I'm not as bullish as I was going into the session tonight. It looked like we'd be testing 4,000, breaking through 4,000 and coming up and testing these 40-20s, but we are just going sideways a lot more than I'd like. I mean, we still might, right? The London session and everything tomorrow, but not during slow markets. We're seeing the true slow markets come out, and it's violently unchanged. We're seeing movements, but not breakouts. Just lots of chop. So far, these sell-offs have been bought up. I like my stop loss at 86. All right, come on. Get through it. You see how we popped up to 82 and just rejected?
Yeah, that's a bigger divergence now.
Gold's giving it a try. The old college try. Test your patience. You see how easy it is to sabotage yourself? How many trades you could have taken back and forth and back and forth. I've done it too many times. But we're just failing to hold above. What was it, 92, 93s?
Yeah, that 92 level is just tricky. I wish I didn't short that earlier. I would short those right now. I'm just gonna sit on my hands. We're gonna have some patience. I'm gonna let this develop. I do like the longs, Dakota. I just want us to come down to VWAP first.
To the 70s, the 970s.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I'd look to get long. It's just we're too high up in this range, to me. And we didn't have a pullback at all. I guess we did down to VWAP. We had one pullback down to VWAP during New York session.
All right, gold. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get through this now. It's starting to pick up a little bit of momentum that I'm now liking. The question is, can we get over these 93s? Oh no.
Is that
yeah, we switched the song. That was horrible timing for that song. We gotta switch it up. Yeah, no, we know that song all too well. All right, come on. Wait, put that song back on. No, that's
someone short. Someone short.
Who's short in the chat? Come on, chat. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's get those likes to 750. I'm gonna do some hashtag slow markets while we are in this chop. I thought we'd get better price action, but that's okay. We take what the market gives us. Still not yet.
Look at the 15 minute, Dakota.
The 15?
Look at the 15 minute.
I like it.
Whole lot of nothing going on.
Whole lot of nothing.
And in the last almost hour of price action.
Look at everyone short. Why is everyone short the gold? GC short, GC short, GC short. Well, you guys are going to learn a valuable lesson. Fading me. Right, Baron?
Potentially. Potentially.
Let's see those hashtag slow markets short gold so I could no, I'm not going to talk more shit. I've talked enough shit. The trade's not done yet. This market is going to take now. Let's go through it. Slow markets, live trading session. Coach Dakota and Baron. Love it. Let's go through some of this. Are we still getting into the buy the dip mode? See, like traders were making longs. These are a little bit earlier in the session where gold was going up, so traders did really well. Get those hashtag slow markets. If you missed it, like I said in the YouTube chat, there is my Twitter, my X. Go ahead and tag me in that. And there's my Insta. Tag me. We got to get to that 750 like goal. Wow, gold's chopping. This is not a signals class, everybody. This non-signals class. Follow your own process. I
Wait,
joke.
it's not?
It's, well,
Did we go over the risk disclosure, Dakota?
we did. We did at the beginning. I've done it a couple times. I will always go through the risk disclosure. And then here's another. Someone says, do we flush during slow markets? Well, this is the NASDAQ. We haven't looked at the NASDAQ. Well, I'll take a look at the NASDAQ here in a minute. We've been focused on gold here tonight. Man, look at this one. Wow, okay. Look at this hashtag slow markets. I've taken 33,000 in payouts this month, and I'm up 73,000 in total. You guys think I should leave my minimum wage job to focus on trading or keep working? Only you can decide.
I think I can answer this question, Dakota, because
Yeah.
I quit my job, not a minimum wage job.
Let's hear. I'm turning down music. Let's hear this.
Yeah, so I had a 9 to 5, pretty solid job. I got an engineering degree out of college. Worked there for 3 years, and then so what I did. This is what I personally did. This doesn't necessarily mean it directly applies to your situation. I made sure I had enough savings, 1 to 2 years of savings. Right,
Okay.
it's going to depend on, where you're at there. 1 to 2 years of savings of all bills covered, right? And that doesn't include. And the reason I say 1 to 2, a lot of people say 6 months, somewhere in there.
Okay.
It's because trading's a pay-to-play game, right? You gotta pay to fund a live account, or you have to pay for prop firms, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And then the other thing I did was I made sure that I had 6 months of consistency taking payouts. It wasn't just, okay, I hit it big 1 month and now I'm quitting my job. It was, I want to show a level of consistency where I can make 10K a month for at least 6 months in a 12-month span. And so from May till March, I only had 2 months where I didn't get a payout. That was under 10K. So I was comfortable with that. And I said, okay, I'm going to quit my job here. And I also factor into things like, okay, well, my 401k has no vested. And I just got my yearly bonus. And, I could use my PTO, all of those things. But
yeah, and you videoed it too. I remember that. This pretty.
Yeah, there's a video up on my Instagram of me quitting.
Yeah, it hasn't been a year yet, right? It's
getting close.
It's getting close.
It's been 6 months. It's been,
yeah. Nice. But yeah, savings is very important because markets are not consistent. Like you could go through ups and downs. I go through ups and downs. I could go through a bad month, a bad couple months, a bad quarter, and making sure that it's not like that psychological barren or that weight on your shoulder of thinking, oh man, I have to make money or I can't pay my bills. So my recommendation is if you can trade and keep another source of income, that's usually the best decision because it helps with your psychological side of trading.
And sometimes you only have to trade like 2 hours a day.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say it can't, like, I run a Discord, so like some of my time's taken up by that, and I teach classes and stuff. But like Jaron, my roommate, he'll trade for 2 hours a day, and he's like, dude, I've already logged in my accounts. I'm up 5K across all my accounts. I'm bored. I'm sitting here just bored. So he's just been playing a lot of video games, right? He goes to the gym, goes for walks, and then he's like, I got nothing else to do. So he just games or he makes videos or does all that. So I would say get a hobby.
Get a hobby. Find something to do. It's so true because I was the same where you trade for a few hours a day and then what are you going to do with the rest of your time? And for me, it was like...
You go do boxing, right?
Correct, yeah. But before when I was starting out, before I became a full-time trader, it was college, right? It was college, high school, college, and then working a part-time job, putting in a couple hours during this time of day, and then being done for the day. And just, what do you do? What do you do? And you don't want to sit there in front of your charts because then that for me at least, it created bad habits of me forcing trades or placing trades or always wanting to trade. And that was absolutely the worst for my trading. I got stopped out for profit, so plus 239. Plus the 239.
I did also see some people in the chat asking what platform I'm using to see buyers or sellers. I'm using Bookmap. I'm going to be switching over to Deep Charts on the 6th of November when that comes out, but I'm using Bookmap for right now.
Bookmap, okay. So my advice is, if you can trade while keeping a job or another source of income, that's usually the best. So you don't have that stress of needing to trade, right? I said it earlier. I've talked about it a little bit. The less you care about trading, typically the better you trade, which is
Yeah.
it is what it is.
What I've noticed, maybe this is just me, but when I'm on TradingView, like, because I've traded with TradeAway, I've traded with Project X, all of that. When I'm on TradingView and I can't see my P&L because it's hidden, I can't see my P&L, I can't see how much I'm up, how close to my DLL I am, all of that.
Yeah.
And I'm just trading. Typically, that's when I'm trading my best. It's when I'm just not focused on like the money aspect or any of that.
I agree. I don't look at my P&L. I try not to look at my balance or anything. Just focus on the process. Let it all work out.
And that reminds me, I need to put on these privacy settings.
You gotta go
I
put
don't want
those
to see
on.
any of it.
Gotta put those
I don't
on.
want to see any of it. And I'm gonna change the P&L colors. Can I just get straight white? I'm just gonna put it on white for everything. So I can't tell if I'm up, down, where I'm at. I'm just gonna trade. I'm just gonna take the trades.
Okay. I
Now I
know
can't
for
see
the
it.
longest time that was the same. Oh, not the P&L. No, I couldn't do the P&L. I haven't done that. That's interesting. So then you just have no idea. You just trade, right?
Yeah. Same idea. I just trade.
Okay.
Just trade. It looks like this short's gonna play out.
The short's played out.
I shouldn't have moved the stop.
Chat's getting paid. If they
Chat's
were
getting
short.
paid.
Chat's getting paid. Here's another one. Here's hashtag slow markets up $900 in their 50K XFA, 919.92. Great work. Documenting my journey. Let's go. On Topstep X. Guess what, chat? I still like longs. I
Still like longs.
I
Another thing I'm doing, Dakota. I talked to you about this in the green room, but on this XFA, okay, until I get back into a live account, any new XFA I have, because I just got this XFA tonight. I've been open about this, like, hey, I've been struggling with these XFAs, been doing well on other accounts, but
okay.
I keep blowing these XFAs. And I was journaling, I was trying to figure out why am I blowing these XFAs. It's always when I'm not on a live stream or nothing's being recorded. So I'm only trading this. If I'm trading this XFA, everything's going to be recorded or it's on a live. And every day I'm posting every single trade on my Instagram, regardless, winner or loser, whatever it is.
Okay, I like it.
Until I get to a live account, and then I might keep doing it after a live account, because I told you my goal for next year to go, and I think that would help with it.
I think that would, and then you could go back and review everything.
Yeah, that's that too.
All right, shorts are getting paid, but we still haven't really went anywhere, right? We stayed in like this $10 range in gold.
This looks good for shorts. It's we're heading lower and there's still the same amount of buyers in the market. So like this is where I would be holding the short, because there's still there's buying pressure, but we're going down. I would hold the short here down to VWAP and then see if we get a bounce at VWAP.
Where do you have VWAP at?
VWAP is going to be at, 1 second, let me check my mini product. VWAP is at 39.75.
39.75. Okay. I'm gonna try a really cheap short with long here with micros. 2 micros. I'll scale into this. I like the longs of the session. Why not? I say session, but I mean since we opened here in that top of the hour. It's only been 34 minutes. I'm gonna add to that. I'm not as confident in this one unless we could have that structure. This is probably my worst trade of the night. But the RR is there. The RR is here. The risk reward. I'll tighten it up. Risk 78 to make a few hundred.
Wait. But that's just me. As long as you're following your process, good.
Woo! We're following it. Let's see if we can get it. Sorry, shorts. I had to buy it. I already got 1-1 right there. Let's keep going. Come on, Chad. As soon as I get in. Let's go. We're right up to 87. Let's see if these buying fails, though. That's the question. If this buying doesn't fail, I think we can get back up to those 92s. Range trade this.
You could range trade it.
Buyers failing, though.
Yeah, that was big buyer came in immediately, just got absorbed.
Buyers failed.
Yeah.
Buyers failed. Oh, I'll scratch that one. I'll be happy with a scratch. Up 240 now. I'll set the same thing up. I'll set the same thing up if I like what I see. Because now I'm getting reference points down here. Now I'm getting reference points. Now I can start looking for higher lows. I got some market structure down here I could play with.
If this comes back up to 89, I'm gonna short it. I'm just gonna set a limit there.
Okay. At what price?
89.
89. Alright, I'm liking what I'm seeing here for a break above 87s, 88s. Starting to see. We're not out of the woods yet because we need to break through these 87 halves, these 88s, before I really like the longs. I'm willing to put on a little bit more risk. Just a little bit more. We need to get through this level for the buyers. For the sellers, if we break 82, I think it's lights out. Okay, we're holding up a little bit. I'll put some more risk on. Still not through those 87s, 88s. Let's see, where's my risk is at 276. This has been, I'm gonna be honest, this has been suboptimal price action
For 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I think this is the worst 9 p.m. price action we've seen in weeks.
In like a month or two. Trader Z, man, that's old news. Been doing it since I entered the space. Yeah, still a whole lot of nothing, man. I'm gonna get out early. I'm out early.
Yeah, your CVD's
Oh, look,
still
made that right decision.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna take this limit off. I thought this would come back up, feel me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
if
whoever
this
took
is
shorts in the chat is,
shorts are working now.
Is there a profit split on short on on chat shorts?
On chat shorts? Yeah, come on, chat. I still don't trust any breakout right now. Watch this thing go right back up to these, into this chop. It probably is, dude. Look at it. Look at it. We got right down to these 80s and just ran into a wall. Come on, momentum. Either direction. Come on. Let's see. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ while we watch here. NASDAQ just breaking
Still
out.
higher.
Almost all-time highs. Yeah, we broke through. NASDAQ the last 5 minutes is going straight up, man. Session highs. All-time high is what, 231? NASDAQ mooning. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to bang out my... I'm a bull on gold. Sorry, chat. You can see me do this over again.
I don't mind this, Dakota. There was large sellers at that low. I'm waiting for the VWAP tap.
The thing with me on this, Baron, is I don't mind getting chopped up like 3 or 4 times, because when I do catch this and I'm able to scale in with a good size, it prints.
Yeah, when you get a big trade, honestly, like when I look at my trading, like I have a lot of trades that I'll get like 1 to 2 or even 1 to 1s on, but then I have that one trade that hits like 1 to 10, and it's just it is big profit. You still have to be consistent on those other days with your risk and everything. But when you catch that clean trade and you can add into it, you can scale into the position.
Yeah, it's like this. I don't mind getting chopped up, just taking these small losses.
Yeah, that
it sucks, but
for,
when I could get into a bigger position size and then just scale into it, and I've showed it a few times during slow markets, scaling into a winner and building 15, 20 micros, like minis, like size, that makes up for a multiple of these little small paper cuts. And it's just making the right decisions of managing your losses, not letting your losses get so big.
There are some orders at 78. There's a passive seller or passive buyer. Sorry, passive buyer down there. So for me personally, I would wait to see if that gets filled and see if we get tap VWAP and catch a reversal off.
You're talking 78?
Yeah, 39.78.
39.78. That's right above my stop. That's just right below my stop loss.
Yeah. So what I've noticed from these and the passive orders, like the limit orders, the DOM is actually very useful. The order book's very useful on gold, from what I've seen. I'd look for that to get filled, go a little bit lower, and then push higher.
Okay.
If I'm looking for the long.
And we're not getting much momentum in either direction. Yeah, look at this. I'll close this one out early too. Let's see. All-time highs. All-time highs in NASDAQ yet? No, we're pulling off. We're pulling off a little bit. Looked like we were gonna run all-time highs in the NASDAQ, and we didn't. All right, let's watch this gold. Let's see what we do with this gold. You like 78s?
Yeah, 78s. I mean, I don't know until we get down there. Again, like the thing with order flow is it gives insights, but I don't know what happens until we get down there. If I see something I like, then yeah, I'd look to take a reversal off of it.
Why don't I take shorts? Someone says. Well, because I have a plan. I'm getting in with momentum that I've seen tonight. So I like longs. I don't mind. I'd rather lose buying gold right now tonight than lose shorting this market. Let's see if we can build this position again. All right. There's 6. There's 8. All right. Broke through those 83s. All right. Let's get this momentum now. We got to get that momentum. Long 8 from 82.6. Let's go. Don't stop it. Don't jinx it. Knock on wood. Let's get through these 87s now. This is that other level I was looking at. All right, I'll manage risk. All right, we're getting through those 87s.
I can see this. This looks decent.
Let's see if we get the momentum. See, I'll take the losses on those smaller size every single day, and then catch these big moves on these bigger size. All right, I'll take one contract off at 989. Biggest candle of the night. I'm catching it, chat. That's why you tune in, right?
Yeah, 8-point candle. So that's a good candle in gold. This is the volatility you were looking for.
Yes. Yes. I love the volatility, man. Love it. All right, I'll take another one off at 90.5. Give it to me. If you'll give it to me, come on. There we go. Got 90.5. Still in 6. Still in 6. Yeah, my target's 4,000. It has not changed. Like, everything I'm seeing in gold has not changed this entire slow market session. Come on. My only fear now, Baron, is
I'm gonna short this just with 3 micros.
Yeah, I was gonna say we bumped up against those 90s, and this is the only fear I have.
This is where I was looking to get short before. I'm gonna go up to 5 on this if it starts to turn around.
Not changed at all, not even a little. I mean, where I get in, get out obviously changes. But no, you're bullish. Strong like bull. But it's difficult, man. We're right back in the same price action we've been in since the top of the hour. Are you in a short?
I did a 4th. Yeah.
Ooh, let's take a look.
I got a 5th.
We're just passing it back and forth, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The reason I'm entering this is we came up to that high, and it just this to me, it looks like exhausted buyers. Like, this needs to head lower. I could take it off at VWAP. I could also take it off at the lower band down at 60s. Just depends on the momentum. I mean, this might just flush straight to VWAP.
Yeah, that's a great trade, man. That's you got it. I got out of some of my contracts at 990, and you got into your short at that same price, same area. There's just no directional momentum the past hour.
Yeah, this is where it's tricky to trade. I mean, it's still tradable. It's just you have to go for. I feel like you have to go for smaller targets.
Yeah, definitely. Someone says, "Why do you guys keep going against each other?" Well, we're two different traders.
We don't always go against each other.
No,
okay, to be fair.
No, we're two different traders, completely trading two different strategies. Right? We see the markets differently. Sometimes it's together. Sometimes it's opposite. That's the reality of trading. You can't let others dictate how you trade. Right? You follow your own process.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, you should be a self-sufficient trader.
Yeah.
That's when I first started learning trading, I was following signals off of Twitter. I was following option signals off of Twitter, which is probably the stupidest thing you can do. That was 4 years ago now. But thankfully I found someone who's, their whole thing was, you should be a self-sufficient trader. Like, if you can't trade without me, then what's the point of doing this? Like, you shouldn't just be following signals blindly. And I've kind of taken that same approach where, like, I don't even give out signals in my Discord anymore. I'll post trades here and there that I'm in, but for the most part, it's just my commentary and analysis.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's why here at Topstep we put the disclosure in the YouTube chat all the time, and saying, just even though we might have a trade on, we analyze these markets, we have our own biases and opinions. It's not meant for someone to copy or follow or fade. It's there to to educate, to, like, okay, why is this person viewing the markets this way? Why does this person do what he does? And hopefully be able to help traders. All right, I like that we rejected those 85s. Big breakout momentum, pull back down to 85. Can we see market structure enter this? It's hard to trust any of it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's not super clean. It's not like New York session today on gold. It was so clean. It was so clean off the. I know gold COMEX opens at like 820. There is that 850 low. That was right off of VWAP bands, and then we just kept running up the entire day. And then we had a little retrace down to VWAP, and that moved too.
Yeah. Big shout out to Coach Vince. Coach Vince is in the chat. He says you can have two different strategies and both make money. It's one of the beautiful things about trading, right?
We've done it on air multiple times. There was it was back in April. It was when the markets were crazy. I took a short right at the highs, and I was just letting it ride. And this trade ended up being like a 3-4 hour trade, and Dakota still caught longs in there and made money off of it. So, it was interesting. It was an interesting time, but yeah, like, I like to hold my trades a little bit longer, typically. That's not to say I'm not in and out sometimes, but I like to hold my trades for, I'll hold a trade for 2 hours, be completely comfortable. I'll hold it for 8 hours and be comfortable.
Nice. Yeah, I'm same. I mean, it depends on the day and the market. Don't get me wrong. I like good in and out. But just yeah, I'm just leaving it at that. Let's see if this market starts to break the 90s, then I think this market could have changed.
I don't trust these buyers. I don't trust these buyers right now, Dakota.
I don't trust either in this market.
You don't trust the buyer. You don't trust the buyers. You don't trust the sellers.
I don't trust.
Is it like a politician?
I can't even trust myself in this market.
Yeah.
But we're still jamming out. Let's get to that 750 likes here before the end of this. Come on, Baron and I, we're trading it up, giving you guys this great session. Let's get to the 750 likes.
If only there was some more volatility in the market.
Yeah, we can't control the market, but we're both green. We're both green tonight.
I'm white. My female's straight white.
We don't know what you are. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
We won't know.
But I'm liking this long now a little more. If we could start to break through and get some momentum into these 90s, then
yeah. I mean, my stop's right at the gold has an IB from 9 to 10. That IB high's right where my stop is. So if this stops me out, it invalidates the trade idea anyway. Because I want that IB low to break. But yeah, I mean, either way.
Either way. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's get some movement here before the end of the set. Yeah, we see we're failing the 90s again. There's this nice downtrend that we keep making lower highs off of. That's why I said if we reject this and we start to sell off, then we'll call it good. I'm going to call it good. It was a green session, and to be positive in a price action like this, that's a win for me. But if we do start to break out of that flagging pattern of this downtrend, then I'm going to be happy. I'm in a really great position. I'm long from 39.83 spot 1. And I still like that play to push 4,000. If we could break through, I don't think 4,000. It's so close. But I've been in situations where you get your bias doesn't always play out the way you think. We might never see 4,000 again.
I'm doubtful on that one.
But you never know, though. That's the thing. It's like if someone would tell me that, hey, in the next 12 months, we're never going to see 4,000 in gold again. It'd be hard to believe, but I've seen crazier things happen.
What if someone told you that Jamie Dimon was bullish on gold at all-time highs, and then it dropped 300 points within 2 days? What if someone told you that?
Yeah, that's more believable. Yeah, like Jim Cramer look into bullish Bitcoin, right, or something.
Have you seen that inverse Jim Cramer?
Oh, all the time. Yeah, I posted
a
few memes on that. It's just funny. That's the thing about being in front of so many people. Then
you're gonna be wrong. You're gonna be wrong sometimes, but like there's too many instances where he's been wrong. Where it's like, this is just a meme now. This is a meme.
All right, I'm gonna just. This gold, it's just not it tonight. It's gold.
No, it's tricky. It's a little tricky tonight. I'm gonna take a peek at NASDAQ. See what's going on there.
Go look at the grass. Is the grass greener on the other side, Baron?
Yeah, NASDAQ looks pretty easy. Pretty easy to trade. I mean, it's up 40 points off the lows. Looks clean.
I'm going to take a couple contracts off here in gold. Manage my risk. Take some profits.
I'm going to sit in the short. I'm going to keep this short on after slow markets.
Okay.
See if it plays out.
Still long 5, though. Someone says, I'm rocking the ragaton. The ragaton. Ragaton. I've heard it pronounced both. The reggaeton. Do you listen? You ever listen to Bad Bunny?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
I rocked the 30 minis into news. Did that once. Try not to do that again. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not going there. Texas trades. No, that's a trap. It's a trap. The internet is forever. Went to Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. All my friends growing up in junior high and grade school, they are all into Daddy Yankee.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Daddy Yankee is?
No, I do not know who that is.
That's all right, man. Yeah, I need a haircut. I'll get a haircut soon. Man, gold's going sideways. we're right where we started.
Right where we started somewhere.
There's Coach Vince in the chat. Gasolina.
Very volatile price action, Dakota.
Yeah, we're at the end of class.
Crazy night on gold tonight.
And
crazy
we got
P&L.
a whole lot of nothing. We're gonna end the class and we're gonna get this huge move in gold. Watch. I just feel it. I feel it. So let's end it here. Tomorrow, don't forget. Tomorrow is FOMC. It's going to be a market mover. It has the potential to move the markets more than they've already had. I will be on tomorrow morning with Braden for Fast Markets. And then the FOMC coverage begins on TopstepTV at 1 p.m. Central Time. So even if you don't trade, I've always enjoyed just watching, listening it. The team gets the
I'll be streaming that as well.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Other than that, any last words before we end it there?
If you're trading NASDAQ this week, watch out for earnings after the bell. Make sure you close your positions before those earnings. Like you can see some serious movement there. It's Microsoft, Meta, and Google tomorrow, and then what is it? Thursday, Apple, Amazon.
Correct.
Thursday.
Yes. Yeah.
Watch out for those.
Earnings all week. So thanks again, man. Finishing green on the screen. I'm up about 194. I just closed that one early because I don't want to sit here and watch it.
And we don't know how much I'm up to. We're going to keep it a mystery.
Okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Take care, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Bye.
I'll see you, Dakota.
See you, man.